We all want to have a depth of love and connection in our relationships. And in order to create that, we have to be able to understand our own worth and how our sense of worth and love is put in question in the interaction of our interpersonal relationships. Let me give you an example. The mind is predisposed, right, in advance to follow a certain pattern of beliefs that lead us to create debates, to create conflict and separation. So an example of that would be, how often do we experience in our close relationship where we feel like our partner is asking too much of us? In that moment, when we follow that train of thought that says, see, it's really true, they're asking too much, and that's really where the issue is at, then we might react or respond by saying, I'm doing the best I can. And so we start creating a conflict with the very person that we feel and want the connection with. So imagine instead if we were able to actually recognize that the issue is not the first irritation with that thought or the frustration that pops up because I'm now thinking, oh yeah, the partner's asking too much of me. It's about a deeper emotion that exists within the nervous system where already with that thought, we are putting in question our own sense of self-worth and our own sense of love. For example, when we have the thought, well, my partner's asking too much of me, what's underneath that is the belief that if I don't fulfill the requests, then that means that I'm not okay. That means that on some level, there must be something wrong with me. So that belief and that emotion, which is more related to this feeling of, it's like this aching in our heart, goes unnoticed and unaddressed. And so as long as we stay with the mental aspect and trying to defend this belief that the partner is asking too much and that we're right, we end up feeling disconnected to our emotional body and disconnected with the person. So it takes courage to basically descend a depth deeper and to be able to say to our partner, hey, when you're asking me all these things, I'm noticing that I'm starting to feel less than, or that I'm not enough. Now, when I do that in my relationship, what I notice is that it leaves room, right? It leaves so much room for connection because there's nothing to defend. There's nothing to debate. It's a simple emotional experience I'm having that I'm communicating with my partner. And then I'm allowed to verify the truth of this, this belief that I'm not enough if I don't fulfill all those requests that are being, presented. So it takes courage, and it is something that we can practice and that we can live in our intimate relationship. And it's a matter of noticing that when I follow this train of thought, the initial first thought that pops that says my partner's asking too much of me, I end up disconnected over and over and over again. And so then that allows me to choose this level of connection that I want, which is about communicating the deeper emotions that is there, which is related to the belief that I've put in question my sense of love and value.